great success in the field of expertise. She is a true inspiration for many of us, and we are honored to have her presence in this National Nutrition Week 20 celebration. She provides a leadership quality with coordination and shows a good quality in academic programs. She had completed MSc, MPhil, MBA, and PhD, and currently she is pursuing a second PhD in the Home Science Department. She had qualified national eligibility test for junior research fellow in the year 2012. She also completed certificate course and 1 year degree course and developed practical manual for human development and analytical techniques. She acted as a resource person in many MNC companies in India. She was a member of Board of Studies and editorial board in International Journal of Contemporary Practices. She is a lifetime member in Indian Dietetics Association, Indian Psychological Group, and Nutrition Republic. She currently supervising and guiding PhD and PG students. She completed one funded research project sponsored by Tamil Nadu Science and Technology. She published 2 patents in the field of home science. She published one book entitled Entrepreneurship. She published more than 30 journals in national as well as international journal. She attended various conferences and presented papers. We are so proud to happy to have you on this session, ma'am. Thank you for accepting our invite. Once again, I welcome you all. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Dear all, it's a great opportunity to listen this session. Yes, it will be my honor to invite our chief guest to deliver his thoughts about the theme of the program. And the session is over to you, ma'am.
Thank you. Very good morning, Madam Principal, Head of the Department, Dr. Kokila, and faculty members, amiable students, and all present here on its pleasant and joyful morning of National Nutrition Week celebration 2023. It's an absolute honor to be here today with you all. I would like to appreciate and congratulate ED Cell, Women's Counseling Cell, and Environment Club of Sri Chandra Prabhu Jain College, Minju, for organizing this program as a part of nutrition awareness among people, which is badly required nowadays, especially among youth who are fond of junk food nowadays. So today I was given topic for this program as youth health and nutrition. So first we start session. I want to make it clear what the theme of nutrition week this year. Can anybody can answer me? What the theme of nutrition week this year? Anybody's there to answer? Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible, ma'am.
Yeah, I raise one question. I'm asking from students. Can anybody can tell the theme of nutrition week of this year? We are celebrating nutrition week, September 1st week. Usually we celebrate. What the theme of this year? Can anybody answer for this question? Okay, so first we'll understand what the theme of nutrition week this year. First, Suposhtik, Sakshar, and Sashakt Bharat. This is a theme of our nutrition week. So, what is the aim? Aim of for this theme is to foster nutritional understanding across India through a theme centered on Suposhit Bharat, Sakshar Bharat, Sashakt Bharat means nutrition reached India, educated India, and empowered India. Now I want to come to our topic, youth health. One second. One second. Let me share my PPT. 2 minutes. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So can you see my this PPT? Correct. So youth health. What is a youth? First, I want to explain what is a youth. Youth is a phase of our life cycle. It's a transitional period between your adolescence and your adulthood, early adulthood. So in this age, we can see so many physical changes, hormonal changes. In that age, we require more nutrients. So first, now I want to make it clear what is nutrient. Nutrient are chemical compounds in food that are used by the body to function properly and maintain health. So why we need good nutrition, especially in this month? If we see overall life cycle from conception till death, this is the only time duration in adolescence. Adolescence usually we refer from 12 to 19 years. So in this age, nutrients requirements are more in high. Okay, so why we need for support bone growth, hormonal changes, and organ and tissue development, and including our brain development also. If we are lacking with nutrition intake, we may face any kind of problem related to this. The next slide. So what are nutrients? Nutrients, we have two type of nutrients, macronutrients and micronutrients. Macronutrients means, macro as a word says, it's a, we have to take in enough amount. Micro means stress amount. Suppose macronutrients covers like your carbohydrate, your proteins, fats. All these three are your carbonic compounds. Carbohydrate gives a major part of your plate. If you see your food plate, it's a major part of your food. It covers your 60% of your food made form of your rice or in form of your chapati, whatever. So it gives a 1 gram of carbohydrate gives you 4 calorie of energy. Correct. Likewise, protein. What are protein? Protein also is a part of macronutrient. Protein we get from all pulses, your dals, and your meat, milk products, and fish, egg, and all these kind of products. So 1 gram of protein gives you 5 calories. It is helpful in our tissue formation, our cell formation and repair. So it's a very important part. And fat, usually we consider fat is not good, not like that. We have two types of LDL and HDL. HDL is our good fat. We required fat in our body for as a working as a lubricants. But if we are not consuming fat in proper way, suppose if we are reusing oil again, it get oxidized, it's densitized, and it will convert in trans fat, and it may cause for our heart disease and other causes also. So fat we require, but wisely. Now we come from micronutrients. Micronutrients, this require in small amount. These are inorganic carbonates like minerals. Minerals, with example, we can see iron, iodine, calcium, phosphorus. All these we require for our body function, metabolic process. Apart from minerals, we need vitamins. Vitamins, especially, we require for uh, disease immunity, disease protection, illness recovery, and all this. So can you hear the second diagram? Six essential nutrients. First is our carbs. Carbs cover your all type of cereals like rice, wheat, maize, bajra, whatever. Then proteins. Protein will cover your meat and meat products, milk and milk products. Apart from that, pulses, all they cover your proteins. Fats, all type of your seed oils. fats, oils, ghee, butter, all they will cover your fats. Water, yeah, no doubt. Water is very important for our digestion and our hydration and everything. Vitamins, minerals, and micronutrients we require in our body. So I think it is clear for all of you what are the macronutrients, what are the micronutrients. Okay, we'll go to next slide. So there are dietary guidelines and food groups issued by our RDA and IN. So the food pyramid. Can we change the slide? So okay, food pyramid. Can we see this pyramid? Lord side will say suggest to consume more. If we go upward, it means it suggests to consume less. So first belt we have grains. So grains we should consume enough. Next comes fruits and vegetables. We should have more colorful fruits and vegetables. We have different pigments. They are very useful for our body. Even in tomato, what pigment we have, it can prevent from cancer. So we should consume more fruits and vegetables in our plate. Next come for protein-rich diet like meat, egg, fishes, and other products. Then milk and milk products. And last comes fats and oils. Also, I want to include here sugar also. In one study, we can see sugar. One study happened. If we make 0% sugar in our diet, it may kill initial level cancer cells. So in this part also, so if we are consuming sugar, we should replace with natural sugars. In chapati rice also we have sugar. So we should minimize sugar level also. Fat and oils we should use wisely. Here right side we can say eat well plate. So eat well plate. Can you see portion of all these nutrients like you can see orange color. These are grains again. Then below that protein. Then I'm going clockwise. So vegetarian in green color and fruits in that color. So this portion we should have our plate for daily consumption. Okay, next slide. Yeah, now we have challenged why we need to focus on adolescent nutrition. Anybody can give answer why we require more nutrition in this stage? I'm audible to all of you, I think. Yes? Hello? Okay. Okay, let me give. Why we need to focus on adolescent nutrition? Because they are future generation, correct? They require more nutrition. As we know in market, what type of foods are available, more preservatives, more adulterated and all. So we should purchase all these items wisely also. So why we need to focus on adolescent nutrition? First thing, to support physical changes, because in this age, a child will face many physical changes, physically also, mentally also, hormonal also. So to support physical changes to meet nutrient needs. Next point, to support bone growth. As girls and boys, they will see bone growth in high peak this time. Next, hormonal changes. Next, for organ and tissue development, including our brain. Next, reduce the risk of some diseases like heart disease, diabetes, stroke, and some type of cancer. These diseases we can control through our diet. Okay? Now, we can improve our well being with proper diet. Then improve your ability to fight off with illnesses and diseases with diet. Then improve your ability to recover from illness or injury. So all these are reasons we require good diet on daily basis. Now next slide. Yeah, one study happened. So UNICEF, they have shared this data in 2012. Can all of you see? In South Asian countries, among adolescent girls aged 15 to 19 years, we can see 11% girls are short heighted, stunted because of malnutrition. 37% girls are underweight, adolescent girls are underweight, and 55% girls are anemic. You know, anemic, the less energy. Anemic, no? Anemia means suppose less supply of oxygen in our blood. So, anemia. If a less supply of oxygen, we'll feel less allergy, always we feel tiredness, metabolic process also will affect. Okay, so now see next this survey in girls and boys it has happened. So normal normal girls and boys only 61.4% of boys, 21.4% girls only. Now we can see remaining data how they are malnutrient. So we'll see underweight boys were 21%, underweight girls were 11%. Overweight boys were 10.2% and overweight girls were 11%. Obesity. Obesity, we can see, is too much nowadays in youth by because of unhealthy foods and junk foods. These are 7% and 5% among girls. The survey happened and they shared, UNICEF shared this data with us. Now, next slide. This is a RDA. They've given a nutrient suggestion intake for adolescent in 24 hours. Next slide. So, male and female. Can you see energy? Usually, we calculate as a kilocalorie. So, we can see 10 to 12 years male boy can have 2200 calorie per day. So, if we see adolescents 16 to 18 years, daily requirement is 2700 kilocalorie. So, this calorie, how we can get? We can calculate. Suppose 1 gram of carbohydrate gives 4 calories, 1 gram of protein gives 5 calories, 1 gram of fat gives 9 calories. Accordingly, we should calculate and we can consume the energy. Same with females, they require energy on daily basis of 2100 kilocalories. Proteins is grams. Protein, boys require 78 grams per day, while girls require 68 grams per day of protein. Calcium. Calcium we require for bone strength. So usually we calculate in mg, milligram. So boys they require 500 milligram is half gram per day, and female they require 500 mg per day. Iron. Iron is very important component of our body. So yeah, we have to take through diet. So 16 to 18 years boys can consume 50 mg of iron. Iron we can take from green leafy vegetables. A grade protein. A grade protein usually we can get from meat. And female 16 to 18 years 30 mg of iron. Next slide please. Yeah. So this is a malnutrition. Malnutrition usually we can refer as a overconsumption of diet also and underconsumption of diet also. In both ways we can consider as a malnutrition. So we can see four types, four broad areas of malnutrition like fasting. Fasting we can define as a if we see weight against height. If it is less, it is called fasting. Stunting means short heighted and underweight and micronutrient deficiency like vitamin A deficiency, vitamin F deficiency, we can see night blindness, vitamin C, we can see scurvy, vitamin B deficiency, we can see very vitamin D rickets. So like this we have against all nutrients we have deficiency diseases. So we should consume accordingly. Next slide. Yeah, types of malnutrition, undernutrition, and overnutrition. Undernutrition, like stunting, fasting, underweight, and micronutrient deficiency or insufficient. Overnutrition, obesity, or non-consumable diseases. So obesity, sometimes what happens, if we see if we watch movie, if we see front of devices, electronic devices, if we start eating, we sometimes we consume more out of the limit we consume. So that may be cause for our obesity. Okay, non-communicable disease. Okay, if we eat more, it may go for non-communicable disease like diabetes, heart problems, and all this. So, can you change the slide? Yeah. Can you see below this diagram? Actually, in Asia, we are talking about all over Asia. We can see in 2020 year, 53% of children under 5 years, they are affected by stunting. Stunting is short-heighted. Why? Because of malnutrition. So this is alarming data we have actually. So 53% of children under 5 years of age, they are stunting. Second data, 70% of children under 5 years affected by wasting. Wasting means they have low weight against their height. So this data is for entire Asia, Asian countries, and 48%, almost half of the children of under 5 years of age, are overweight. This also we can say eating disorder. They eat more above calorie consumption. They keep on eating. Some girls is actually is a dose disorder. So it can cause for obesity. Obesity can cause for insulin resistance, hormonal imbalances, then diabetes, and heart problems. Okay, can we go for next slide? Done. Here again, recent data by UNICEF 2021. Its data is all over the world. Can you see this data? Alarming situation because of malnutrition. We don't consume food properly. Okay. Stunting. 149 million of children under 5. Now, see, this data is for under 5 years of age. Now we can think how was their coming years, what strength they will be having, their physical strength, their mental strength. Wasting 45 millions and 39 millions are overweight. Okay. So this data really is alarming. So I suggest all of you to look into that for proper diet, not for you, for your family members, for your friend circle. If they are consuming not good food, please advise them their consequences and their hazards. Now we'll come to the topic junk food. I think all of you fond of junk food nowadays. Yes? Can you change the slide? What are the junk food? Anybody will give answer? Anybody's there to give me answer? What is junk food? Unhealthy food. Can you give me example? No, it's not audible. Pizza, yes, good. Pizza, burger. Ah. Yeah. Why we call the junk foods are bad? Junk foods are bad. Suppose example pizza, burger, and all this. Have you noticed that ingredients they are using highly processed main ingredient maida, correct? High processed ingredient. If we take in our diet, what will it will take too much time to digest first. Next thing, it will stay in our stomach for longer time. Okay. After consuming pizza, burger, and all this kind of stuff, nowadays children are preferring to having chilled cold drinks, carbonated drink. Yes. So I advise them not to have chilled carbonated drink. Any chilled item on this. What will happen? If we take highly processed food, it will stay longer in our digestive tract. It will that food will stick in our inner skin. Then if we drink cold drink or this, the fat what is there, it will become solid and will stay for longer time. That food inside our body will start spoiling itself, and it will make that skin also get wounded. That's it may cause for your acidity, it may cause for your ulcer. If it is not treated properly, it may convert to a cancer also. So this really, we need to make aware our youth towards this. If you want to have junk food, please have this wisely. If you are so monthly once or two is okay for change, but if you are consuming junk food or unhealthy food, please make sure you should have plenty of water, you should have plenty of salads, fruits, and vegetables, you should have proper physical activity, and you should sleep properly 7 to 8 hours. So please be aware about this unhealthy food and your junk food. Okay, so mama made food is very good. Our traditional foods are very good. Have you heard that fruits, vegetables are junk food? No, no, because they are rich in fiber, they are rich in pigments, they are rich in vitamins, they are rich in minerals. So if we consume it, it will keep our gut healthy. So I am not advising to reduce fully make nil junk food. Cheat day we can celebrate monthly once or twice. If you are going to consume junk food, please make sure against that you should consume more water. And one more thing, if you late night, suppose 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, or 10 o'clock, if you consume junk food, please don't sleep after consuming that. You should have 8 or 9 o'clock. After 4 5 hours, you go for sleep because you should get digested properly. Okay, so have plenty of water, have a good sleep, physical exercises, more of fibers in form of fruits and vegetables must for that. Clear? So hope all of you understood junk food are not healthy and advisable to consume in more amount. Okay. So can we go for next slide? So I want to count side effect of junk food. What will weight gain? First thing, because it takes time for digestion. Calorie is too high. It has preservatives. Even you can't believe. Simple bread. It has 2 to 3 types of soda. It means soda is main ingredient for making acidity in our body. Correct? And weight gain because of high calorie in the junk food, then depression because hormonal imbalance will occur, tooth decay if you are not brushing at night before sleeping and all, fatigue, blood sugar will increase, type 2 diabetes, cancer, indigestion, heart diseases, and skin problems. Adverse health effects are insulin resistance. Insulin resistance means production of insulin will be less. This is the side effect of consuming unhealthy food and junks. Okay. Increasing LDL level we call as a low density lipids. These lipids are not considered as a good for our health. Bad fat we can consider. Okay. HDL are good fat, high density lipids. So this junk food mainly cause for increasing LDL level in our body. What will happen? It will narrow our blood arteries, blood vessels. It may cause for heart attack and strokes. Dental cavity is main cause of this. Then acidity, heartburn, constipations, irritable bowel symptom. Few days before I met with the one dietitian, she's running a clinic. What she told, so many patients are increasing suffering from IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. Okay, because of this only unhealthy diets and food, junk foods. In liver dysfunction means fatty livers, not good. Actually, gallbladder stones we can face. And also, junk food has high taurine. High taurine, what taurine? Taurine is called as amino sulfonic acid. It is a main cause of your trans fatty liver and all. Okay. So, addition to this, junk food is quite unhealthy due to the presence of chemicals like MSG. MSG usually we use for Chinese cuisine, correct? Triglyceride. Yeah, whenever you see packet, uh, I suggest you to go and see our nutrient details on the label. Correct? Please check that trans fatty acid should be zero. Okay. Then calorie, what the preservatives are there. Please read label carefully before purchasing any food, packed food. I want to give you one example. We for regular normal milk, if we keep in room temperature 8 to 10 hours, it will get start spoiling. Yes, it means milk can't stay more than 10 hours at room temperature. Now we can see supermarkets, malls, we can see milk in tetra pack kept outside, not in fridge also, for 15 to 20 days. Now you can imagine how much chemical they have added to that milk, correct? It can survive for 15 to 20 days. That normal milk, which cannot be survived for 10 hours on room temperature, in Tetra Pak, if we are bringing home, we are opening and using, we can use after 15 20 days also. It means so many preservatives are there inside, so many chemicals are there inside. So it's my suggestion to you, don't make your body as an experimental lab. Don't consume such kind of harmful chemicals. They may cause for you severe diseases. For timing, it may give you good test, but don't go for that. Go for your health first. Not for you, please aware for your family members. If they are consuming, please advise them their consequences. Okay. Try again. So preservatives mainly very harmful. They are cause for our cancer disease also. Saturated fats, yeah, trans fatty acid. This word is please check in your label. Then only purchase items. Excessive sugars. You notice that cold drinks, carbonated drink with lots of soda and lots of sugar. So please consume limit only. Okay, and salt, high in salt. So all they are cause for big diseases. Right? So I think I made you understand little about harm for unhealthy foods earlier. junk foods. Okay, what are tips how we can make healthy ourselves? Correct. What I told you first thing, to check which food are healthy, which food are not healthy. Our plate should have all type of nutrients, five type of nutrients, macro three types, micro two types with the proper water intake. Okay. Then it is called balanced diet. Balanced diet we consider as a, it covers all type of nutrients in proper quantity what our body requires. Okay. Now here some tips are there. Uh, can we change the slide? Okay, some tips. So how we can stay healthy. First, this is a cycle. Intake of food, then sleep, and excretion of food. So like urine and stool. So these three components are proper. Your cycle is complete. If you take proper food, you will get good sleep. If you get good sleep, you will get proper excretion. Correct? Then again, so please make your gut healthy. Gut healthy, you should have lots of fiber, you should have water, protein for your physical growth, carbohydrate for your energy, fat also for your energy and body movement, then your minerals, then your vitamins, both they will work as a protective factor for your body from illness, for immunity. Okay? So first thing, exercise regularly. We should exercise regularly with proper diet. Okay? Eat healthy, as I told you, as per our food pyramid, and eat right plate given by our RD and I. Reduce stress. Yeah, we know all of us we have stress, but we only can handle the stress. Okay. Then drink plenty of water. How to eat less food? We are not telling you to go for undernutrient and all. Eat less means children while, yeah, we can see small kids, mother is feeding and that kid is watching mobile. He doesn't know what's going in his mouth. So mothers keep on eating, feeding him. So how to eat less? First, you clean your teeth properly. Okay. Then drink water before meal. Yeah. I want to suggest you after meal, avoid consuming chilled items like ice cream or cool drinks and chilled water. What will happen? Fat in food, if we have fat, if we consume chill item after food, that fat will stick in our gut. It's not good sign for our health. So we should have lukewarm water, little amount only. Okay, and also if we take cold water, enzyme will become deactive. It may affect our digestion process. So we can have water 1 hour later after food. So enzyme will work properly. Your gut health will be proper. Okay. Then include high volume and low calorie food. Low calorie food means fat has high calorie. It gives 1 gram of 9 calories. Okay, so fat amount should be reduced. Protein, carbohydrate 4 and 5 calories per gram. Vegetables they have less calorie if we compare with the grains and pulses. Green leafy vegetables, fruits, all them less calorie, but they are rich in minerals and vitamins. Correct? So we should consume them more and eat more lean protein. Means protein. If we consume the A grade protein like meat usually we should not take on daily basis because it may cause for heart diseases and LDL increase. So we should, it's better we should go for seafoods, fish, fish protein. This protein is easily digestible and rich in vitamin D also, fatty, this fish liver is rich in your vitamin D. Okay, use smaller plates. Use smaller plates means we can have small amount of food in each interval of 2 hours. You know, so we should not take a big amount of food in at a time. Then next we are taking after 6 hours or 8 hours. Not a good practice. We should have in each 2 to 3 hours small amount of food. So please make habit of that. Okay, and don't eat out of the packaging. Packaged food we should avoid because some of the example, so many plastic packaging, no, hot food, if we pack in plastic container or plastic poly bag, it's a very harmful for our body. It may cause for cancer and such kind of diseases. So for lunch box, tiffin box, whatever you are packing for you, avoid plastic tiffin boxes. Better go for steel. Okay. Then make your timetable. Morning 6 o'clock meal, like a 7 o'clock breakfast. So this is like clockwise. You make your daily habit according to time, your food pattern. Correct? Don't go without eating for longer than 4 hours. Longer than 4 hours. See what the logic behind it. Why we say we should not stop. Correct? I want to give you an example. See, suppose we take dinner maximum at 9 o'clock night, then we sleep, then morning 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock we get up. That time our stomach is free. Correct? Some people they will consume tea directly in empty stomach. Okay, so tea is highly acidic. If empty stomach, if we take tea, it may harm our inner skin of the stomach. Correct? So we should avoid all these things. So first we should have one glass of water as you get up for our stomach. Then start your day. Correct? Don't skip breakfast. Breakfast is an important meal of the day. We must not skip breakfast. Correct? And it should be healthy. Fill up on fruits and vegetable again. I am stressing on that. Please consume more fruits and vegetables. It has so many antioxidants. It prevents us from many diseases. They keep us healthy. Try to drink water every time you eat as well as in between meals and snacks. Okay, if you're taking snacks, if you want to no, if you want to have chips and all, it's better you should have handful of nuts, mixture of nuts. They are very good, high in nutrients. They will give physical strength also. So replace your unhealthy snacks with your nuts. You may like it also. So till here, I'll end my session. Hope you all of you understood what the how we can take healthy diet on daily basis. We can make ourselves healthy. Not ourselves, we can make aware our family members and other friend circle, our social group. So it's a alarming now, alarming situation now. So we should reduce junk food, unhealthy food, more fried items, and all this. Okay. So wish you thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Dr. Kokila ma'am, for giving me such an opportunity. If any question, any doubt, you can ask me.
We have some questions now.
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
What kind of fruits should be taken during menstrual period?
Yeah, measure period among us actually. We should have more iron rich foods because due to blood loss. Hemoglobin is very important component in our blood. Hemoglobin. Heme plus globin. Heme is our iron part. Globin is our protein. So in iron, see, blood loss, we need to consume more iron to replace that. And hemoglobin is very important component in blood. Blood transports gas, oxygen and carbon dioxide. So carbon dioxide is very important component for our metabolic process. Also, it helps for our supplying nutrients, supplying oxygen and everything. So replacing this, we girls should take iron more. This I want to say. Next question.
Ma'am, we have another question, ma'am.
It's not audible, ma'am.
Question, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah. Next question.
What is the healthy way of controlling obesity, ma'am?
Your voice is breaking actually.
What is the healthy way of controlling obesity, ma'am?
No, again repeat it, please. Actually, not audible. Obesity, what causes?
Ma'am, a student is asking, ma'am, what is the way of controlling obesity?
Really not audible, ma'am. Sorry, so like voice is breaking.
Ma'am, can you hear my voice, ma'am?
Yeah, no, no, yeah, it's clear now.
Ma'am,
Yeah, yeah, tell me.
can you hear my voice, ma'am?
Yes, yes, tell me.
Ma'am, what is a healthy way of controlling obesity, ma'am?
Yeah, obesity. First, we should have calculated nutrients, balanced diet. With balanced diet, with all nutrients required in balanced manner, what our body requires, correct? Then physical activity must. Then water consumption we require to obesity. Don't sit continue for 30 minutes on a chair. Keep moving. Have physical activities more. Make yourself active, and no doubt reduce your stress level. Sleep well. Correct. Consume water. Fiber-rich diet for reducing constipation and all. For obesity, please reduce fat in our body. Correct. And whatever calories recommended by RDA, please consume that calorie only under that limit. Don't cross your limit. So we can control obesity. Obesity is main cause of all other diseases like obesity, heart attack, and all. Okay, okay, ma'am. Next question. Next question.
Ma'am, can you hear my voice, ma'am?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tell me,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
I have one question.
Yes,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
how we control the low density lipoprotein, ma'am?
Ma'am, again, can you repeat it?
Ma'am, how we control low density lipoprotein?
Without protein, low density.
No, ma'am, low density lipoprotein. Since it is a bad cholesterol, is there any special way to control it, ma'am?
No, with the same. I want to suggest same. We should go for balanced diet and protein also whatever we are having. Lipoprotein. So lipid plus protein combined manner. So we should check what we are consuming and which amount we are consuming. What our body required, that amount we should have. And we should be aware enough while selecting our food. Maybe customize person to person. We can make customize, let's suppose diabetic person with less carb or uh, glycemic index, so we can have such kind of diets. For small children, they need more calcium because of their growth and more physical, like they are more physically active. So in that manner we can plan our diet.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am,
Yes,
thank you
ma'am.
for the session, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, one more session. Wait, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. I would now like to invite Dr. A. Bharat Kumar, Assistant Professor, Department of Plant Biology and Plant Biotechnology, to deliver vote of thanks. I welcome you, sir.
I take this wonderful opportunity to thank our management members and our esteemed principal, Dr. N. Sujata, ma'am. Now I extend my heartfelt thanks to our chief guest, Dr. Renu Agarwal, who shared her knowledge with us. The topic which you covered today, we have a clear idea about the theme. Thank you, ma'am. I extend my thanks to EDCL uh, coordinator Mrs. P. Meenakshi ma'am and WCC and Enviro Club coordinator Dr. V. Kokila ma'am. I also thank all the heads of the department, teaching and non-teaching staff members and our beloved students. My special thanks to our public relation officer and team members who support us to carry out the session in a good manner. Once again, I thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you all. Can we leave then?
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for joining with us, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you. God bless you all. Can we leave?
We will end of the session now, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.